Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to our All-Canadian Blue Jays, where we are still not the worst team in baseball despite our pitching absolutely hitting the wall. It has gone downhill so fast. Look at our top earned run averages. Everybody and the starting rotation is over 5. I mean, if you look down here now, I know it's a little bit behind me. Actually, I can turn myself off here. Been doing it to my wife for years, so there we go. But yeah, look at all the pitching stats here. We are essentially the worst pitching staff in baseball. It is disgustingly bad. How it's embarrassing is what it is. We strike people out, but that is about it. It's not good, and there's not much we can do about it really, because we obviously are limited with who we can have. Now, you will notice here in team injuries that there are a couple. Now, there's a few guys here that obviously don't qualify for us. But Otto Lopez, he had a bit of a minor knock. He recovered from that, and now he's separated his shoulder. I've done that. I can tell you that is extremely painful. So he's out for about another week. This guy is out 5 to 6 months. Now, this guy is absolutely a massive bloke. Because if we do just go and have a look at him, now he doesn't look anything special. He looks solid. I don't know where 1 star is coming from, to be honest. When he was half a star when he signed for us, when we got him, I should say, I thought that was harsh on him. But if we have a look at his pitching stats for the season, he has been, and if we just go to the majors, he has been absolutely brilliant for us. Look at that ERA under 3. A whip is a little high. Whip's almost as high as his ERA, to be honest. But his ERA plus is 148. He's been absolutely brilliant. So to lose him for the season is just a really big blow to us. The other guy that's out is Joey Votto. It's another big loss because he has been quite good for us. Is he still leading us in home runs? No, he's dropped off a little bit, but yeah, he's been sort of the revelation, I'd say. And at 39, you do wonder if this will be his final season with us. But anyway, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. He's back momentarily as well. So yeah, otherwise, there's not a great deal to catch you up on. Now, what I don't want to do is sort of get into game by game like I would in sort of a more longer term series. But I did just want to flag up one particular result. And it's this one. Not a day to be a pitcher. That is absolutely insane. 23-14, and you'll notice that we only had 17 hits. We actually got out hit in this one, so I don't understand. Obviously, the Tigers and the Jays, not a particularly good battle. But yeah, Parker Meadows, Torkelson, a couple of obviously Cabrera and Scoop there as well. We'll recognise from last out of Park Baseball when we were at the Tigers. But yeah, a couple of things to flag up here. O'Neill had a bit of a record-breaking day, although he didn't actually break any records. He tied a couple, but 3 home runs, 5 for 5, 9 RBIs. That is a very decent day's work at the plate, isn't it? So yeah, he was absolutely brilliant amongst everybody else. But as I say, not a day to be a pitcher, and well, you can see their ERAs took a bit of a beating on this day. So, and it was both teams as well, wasn't it? So there we go. But yeah, 23-15, it was worth a mention. Now, the other thing that has happened is the All-Star game. We did have one All-Star. It was Freddie Freeman, and Freddie Freeman was the MVP of the All-Star game. He went 2 for 3 RBIs. I think he hit a home run as well. So you get an idea of who played in the All-Star game there. If you want to have a bit of a longer look at this, then just give it a quick pause. But yeah, really good stuff from Freeman there with the bat and with the ball. Won't surprise you, there were no pitches there from the Jays. But yeah, we can see everybody who did get a pitch and how they did. So yeah, first time I've ever had an MVP of an All-Star game, I think. So well done, Freddie Freeman, on that one. The other thing that has happened is the draft. Now, what we've kind of done, not everybody has signed on yet because this has literally just happened. But what we've done is we've just gone through and just got the highest ranked Canadians that there are. And yeah, we'll see how we go from that. There's only one Canadian that got drafted outside of us. And I just did a forced trade to get that done. So we can see here, let's have a quick look at who we've got. Potential, a little bit of power here. That's about it, though. The key here is going to be, with the money that we're investing into coaching, we need these guys to just improve basically because of that. But second round pick, oh no, this is a third round pick, I've missed one there, but Thomas Little, a starting pitcher, or a relief pitcher even. Apparently we didn't get a second round pick. Now this guy has me excited. RJ Mayer, look at that defensive monster. And yeah, not potentially too bad with the bat either. So let's hope that he trains on for us. And I wonder if there is actually maybe a center fielder there as well with that range as well. There probably is a center fielder there. So yeah, he could be seen sooner rather than later. Fifth round, we've got this guy, assuming that he signs, which he should do, another outfielder. So we'll see what happens with him. Sixth round, you can see we're already a little bit scraping the bottom of the barrel. I do like exhaust himself trying to improve. That suggests that he has every chance with good coaching to be able to go and develop into a better player than perhaps he's potentially supposed to do. Homer Bush Jr. I mean, it's a great name, isn't it? Homer, he's made to be a surprisingly lacks power, though, perhaps ironically enough. But yeah, we'll just have to see again what happens with him. You can see he is signed and he's in one of our rookie ball leagues. Next round, we've gone with a starting pitcher, Connor O'Halloran. Again, he has now signed on in a rookie ball league. What I don't want to do is I don't want to push these guys too soon. I'll give them a little bit of time in rookie ball before we move them up into sort of A+ or higher. Owen Diodati, no, a decent bat, a terrible catcher. He's actually someone, the bat is almost inconclusive, not inconclusive, but doesn't matter, because if he can't catch, he's no use to us anyway. So he needs to work on the defensive side of his game. Next up, we got Max Grant, another catcher. Again, a little bit of power in that bat, which is good, but again, defensively, he's going to need to be better. Next up was Thomas Grilly. So yeah, again, let's just hope they develop. We'll coach them as best we can. We've got Brando Leroux. So again, I mean, he's not the worst defensively, is he? But the bat looks a bit hopeless. We've got David Mendham. He was a round 13 pick. You can see, I mean, we're still getting sort of 2-star potential guys. So if we can make that 2-star potential into 3-star, we've got a solid enough Major League Baseballer. So excuse me while I pick up those straws I'm grasping at. Rafael Peltier is another guy. Now, catching wise, if he can develop, there might actually be a decent catcher there for us. And if that bat just goes a little bit better, he could actually be a solid player for us. Next up is Tyler Small. He was round 15. Yeah, there's not too much to write home about there, is there? Next up is Josh Walker. He might be a decent defensive left fielder, is probably the nicest thing we can say about him. Round 17, it's Campbell Ellis, a fly ball pitcher who doesn't move the ball. That very rarely ends well, but let's hope again, good coaching, we can improve that. Charles Lafabre is another man. We've got a pitcher who may be okay, actually. I think he's better than half a star, but we'll see what happens. Round 19, Justin Thorsteinson. We'll see what we get from him. Another relief pitcher, bordering on starting pitcher, though he's going to have better control and movement if he's going to be a starting pitcher. And round 20, the final pick was Bryce Arnold. He is an infielder, and again, we'll just have to kind of see what we get from him with some coaching. But yeah, there we go. Let me know of those guys who you think is going to be a potential star for us of the future. RJ Mayer is the one, isn't he? But if there's anybody else there you see, let me know in the comments. And yeah, any suggestions you have to try and get these guys improving as quickly as possible, I will be all ears for that. Now, before we go and get to how the Major League team is done, a quick update on the farm system. The Buffalo Bisons, we can see there. There is nobody really. Usually, the All-Star game break is where I start. I sort of move players around in the minor league system. But there is absolutely nobody that is banging the door down to play Major League Baseball on that pitching staff. And if you go and have a look at the hitters, I mean, it's not too much better. There is one or two that are not too far away. The problem is that for the most part, that's sort of guys that are like Owen Cassie here is maybe not too far away, but we actually have some pretty solid outfielders. And we also have some decent first basemen. And, those are the guys that are getting close. This guy, although he's not really started a game, his OPS plus suggests he's ready. But like I say, very, very small sample size for him. So yeah, there's no one really banging the door down in AAA, and well, look at that starting roster. It is, or starting rotation, I should say. It is frosty, to say the least. I mean, even Quantrill, his ERA is blown up over 5. Paxton and Soroka, who I thought were going to do quite well for us. They're sort of proven major leaguers. They've been terrible, and well, the issue is that we don't have anybody to bring in to replace these guys. So I'm not going to bring a pitcher struggling in AAA, into the majors, because that doesn't seem like it's going to go well. The one guy who has come in is Ryan Kellogg. He's in for the injured, whatever his name was. So he's come up, to post All-Star break. So if we see him today, it'll be the first that we've seen him in Major League Baseball. But yeah, it's a little bit of a shambles. Actually, Talon is the one. He was doing terribly, and he's been in decent form recently. So let's hope that continues for us. If we go and have a look at the hitting side of things, and to be honest, it's surprisingly good. Now, the man who has come in for Votto is Edouard Julien. Now, he was up early on in sort of opening day, the first couple of weeks, that he was really, really struggling. But he's come back after some time in AAA. You can see there he's hit 5 home runs, 8 RBIs as well. He's doing quite well, so that's good to see. The disappointment, really, I mean, it's got to be Vlad, doesn't it? If we're talking disappointments, I was expecting a little bit more from him. Maybe I was just expecting too much, and that's on me. But yeah, there we go. Oh, the other man that's come in is Abraham Toro. That is for the injury to Otto Lopez. So he's another one that's come in, and to be honest, is doing absolutely fine. But there we go. Shortstop, you can see there we've got LeBlanc playing shortstop, negative 1.7 WAR. We just don't have any shortstops. I mean, Otto Lopez is barely a shortstop, so yeah, there we go. All right, so that's the numbers. Let's go and see this lineup to face the Diamondbacks.
On your feet, Toronto, as tonight's starting lineup takes the field. At first base, it's All-Star MVP Freddie Freeman. At second base, it's Abraham Toro. At third base, it's Vlad Jr. At shortstop, it's third baseman Charles LeBlanc. In left field, it's Tyler O'Neill. In center field, it's Deshaun Brown. In right field, it's Josh Naylor. The center hitter is Edouard Julien. The catcher is Bo Naylor. And tonight's starting pitcher is Cal Quantrill.
So it will be the home run hitting Tyler O'Neill leading us off in left field. Edouard Julien DHs at number 2. Freddie Freeman, MVP of the All-Star game, bats 3 at first. Vlad Jr. cleans up at third. It is Josh Naylor in right field batting 5. Abraham Toro, the second baseman, bats 6. Naylor, the catcher. Bo Naylor, the catcher. He will bat 7. Charles LeBlanc, the shortstop, will bat 8. Deshaun Brown is in center field. He bats 9. And Carl Quantrill will be the starting pitcher. We win this pitching matchup, apparently. Not quite sure how. Certainly not on recent form. But yeah, let's hope we get a good result here. And if not result, then certainly at least run it close. We haven't won a game yet on YouTube, of course. I didn't show you the standings, did I? That was silly. But yeah, I can tell you we are still not the worst team in baseball. We're not far off it, but we're not the worst team as we get a ground ball to start things off, and we'll take that and run. Very, very nicely done. I'll show you the standings at the end of the episode. If there's anything else that you'd like to see from, revolving around the team and the farm system and whatnot, I can obviously show more. I'm conscious of there's not a great deal happening. This first season is kind of one to get through. My sort of long-term plan for the series, now a couple of things that I maybe didn't make clear. I have set myself as being unsackable. Now the reason for that is there's no way you could do this and not get sacked. Absolutely you would get sacked, as O'Neill starts with a strikeout. I've done that. That's we're not going to get sacked because I've set it up that way. I am in commissioner mode, so I force through trades. I try and make it as fair as possible. I'm not sort of, but we're not getting much, are we? So any trade we do is going to be fair. As with 2 out, no one on, Freeman sends a ball into right field to just continue his wonderful season for us, bringing in Vlad Jr. And let's see what he can do. 1-1 pitch into shallow center field, and it's a diving catch. So it is scoreless through 1. Unsackable, forcing through transfers or trades. Now my longer term plan for the series, that might be leaving us, is it? And in the top of the second, it is 1-0 as Alec Thomas hits a 387-foot home run. Now, we had him somewhere before in the past on this channel. I don't remember him being a home run threat, though. Gurriel Jr., formerly of the Jays, of course. It's a 3-0 pitch on him. And Quantrill, having done a decent job in the first inning, has now given up a run and put a runner on for Josh Rojas. First pitch swing. Ground ball. It could be a double. There's one. No. LeBlanc, not a shortstop. So, I mean, look at that defensive rating. It's unsurprising that he hasn't been able to turn a double play there. And that is into center field. Deshaun Brown is there. Makes the catch. And that is 2 away. He's a solid enough center fielder. Neither him or Calabrese are probably quite major league ready just yet, as LeBlanc goes to the base himself to end the second, but not before we get a run put on us, as Josh Naylor will lead us off here in the second, a 1-1 pitch, and Naylor into right field where he will be caught for 1 away. Now, my longer term plan for the series is a sort of the main series that we'll do through the things. I'll go back to doing intros and things like that, as Abraham Toro sends one down into the right field corner, and he will slide in for a double. All right, this is the chance. Wrong part of the lineup, but we've got Bo Naylor now, batting .271 this year. He has been fairly solid with a bat. It's a 3-1, and he's hit it deep into center field. It is over the top. It's going to drive in at the tying run, and Bo Naylor delivers the RBI double. 1 out, still with a man at second, and it will be Charles LeBlanc, I believe. Yes, batting .249 this season. A first pitch swing. LeBlanc, oh, that's unlucky. A diving catch from the shortstop. Is that Nick Ahmed? It is Nick Ahmed. So brings in Deshaun Brown. He is batting .181 this season. 2 out with a man at second. The go-ahead run at second. A first pitch swing. He gets it up the middle. And can Bo Naylor go home and score? He can. It's a bit of a wayward throw. Nice bit of spin on it, though, to get that back into the catcher's mitt. But it's a go-ahead RBI single for Brown, and he's at second himself. He's absolutely rapid. Can Tyler O'Neill keep this going for us? First pitch swing. O'Neill gets it into right field. But literally into right field, right into the glove. And that'll do it for the second. But we have got a lead, which is excellent. Quantrill to face McCarthy, who is 0 for 1. So yeah, the longer-term plan for the series is probably once a week, I'm thinking. And we'll probably do, say, like opening day, this game, sort of post All-Star break, and then sort of final. Oh, that's just a drop. Then sort of final day of the regular season, and we'll just, if there's interest in it, if no one wants to watch it, then I'll sort of stop. But just sort of keep going and just see, how we can develop players and whatnot. I do want the main series to be, sort of like I would normally do with intros and all that kind of stuff as we end the third. Very nicely done. There is currently a poll on the community page of the channel. If you haven't as yet voted, we'll have to close that up relatively soon so I can sort of start to get everything ready, Photoshop, research, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's looking, I think there's 1 vote right now between the Cubs and the Brewers, and the Giants are the other option. So yeah, if you haven't voted as of yet, don't forget to go and do that. As with 2 out, no one on, Vlad Jr. comes in, a 1-2 pitch, and that is hit into center field, and that will do it for the third. So it is still 2-1 to us. Thomas, who hit the home run last time up. It's a 2-1 pitch. Quantrill is sliced away into left field, but O'Neill is there. And that will be 1 away. Gurriel Jr. It's a 2-1 pitch. He grounds it to LeBlanc, and he successfully gets the out done. That is 2 away. The one thing I would be looking forward to for a second season is actually getting a spring training as well. I don't know why season 1 you never get spring training. And it would have been really useful because we could have done things like, train up a shortstop, which would have obviously made life a little bit easier for us at this time of the season. And I could have actually had a look at who we had all the way through as well. Toro comes in. He's 1 for 1. Got that double to lead off the second inning, wasn't it? He's popped that one up, though. That'll be 2 away. And now in will come Bo Naylor, who tied the game last time he was at the plate. It's a 1-2 pitch, and he's hit that into left field where he will be caught. And that'll do it. It's a scoreless fourth. We still have a 2-1 lead. Carson Kelly will lead us off. We've had him somewhere before as well. We did have him at the Rockies. I can't remember now. We've definitely had him somewhere though, but he leads it off with a single into left field. So not ideal. Nick Ahmed, briefly with us at the Tigers, of course. And that is sliced away into right field. It will be caught out there by Naylor. And that will be one away. Runner stays at first for Jake McCarthy, who is 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. It's a ground ball to LeBlanc. Everybody hold your breath. Oh, we've turned the double play. We've turned the double play. Magnificent stuff. And we'll go and have a bat in the 5th. LeBlanc to lead us off. High after that wonderful double play. It's a full count. And he strikes out. One away. Brown now, who gave us the lead, of course, last time he was at the plate, looks to lay down a bunt on a 3-1 pitch and misses. So we go to a full count and he draws a walk after all of that. Now, he is rapid. He is a stealing threat. O'Neill to the plate, 0 for 2. O'Neill grounds it to the third baseman. Oh, and they have induced the error at second base. So, let's see if we can make him pay. Runners at first and second. One away for Edward Julian, who is 0 for 2. It's a 3-0 pitch. And the bases are loaded. One away for Freeman, followed by Vlad. Freeman, 1 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. Freddie Freeman gets it in the right field. That should score at least 2. And that'll be a 4-1 lead. Is it going to score a third? Yes, it is. It's a bases clearing double from Freddie Freeman. It brings up his 50th RBI of the season. It'll do it for the pitcher. We have a 5-1 lead and Guerrero Vlad Jr. at the plate. A 2-2 pitch. Runner at second. One away. And Vlad Jr. strikes out. Just slightly disappointing. Josh Naylor, though, with 2 out. Can he do something for us? 0 for 2. First pitch into center field. Is it going to drop in? It is. And surely Freeman will come around and make it 6-1. Naylor delivers the RBI single. And Abram Toro now, who I'm pretty sure led off this inning, didn't he? As there goes Naylor, and he's going to get a stolen base. Only his second of the season. Now can Toro drive in yet another run? It's an 0-2 pitch. Toro grounds it to the second baseman. That'll end at the bottom of the 5th. But 4 runs. And, I mean, we know our bullpen, so let's not get too comfortable. But I don't think any of us saw a 6-1 lead coming. It's a first pitch hit. And that will put a runner aboard for the D-backs. Marte will come in now. He is 1 for 2. It's an 0-2 pitch. And that will be 6-3. And he really shouldn't have hit that first guy, should we? Missed the Quantrell on the mound. So it's 6-3 now. And, I mean, it was never going to be comfortable, was it? We'd be kidding ourselves if we thought it would be. Christian Walker will come in now. He's 0 for 2. What's Quantrell's response? It needs to be a strong one. It's a 1-1 pitch. It's popped up into... Pop-up maybe harsh, but it's sort of lined out, let's say, into left field, 1 away. Alec Thomas now, who's already got 1 home run under his belt. It's a full count. And it is a walk. So 1 out, 1 on for Junior. A first pitch swing. And there goes... Oh, not even close. So Boza... He's thrown out 12 of 59. As a percentage, that's maybe not too bad. But he's got a decent arm. He's not a bad catcher, you know, Bo Naylor. He wouldn't be out of place as sort of a backup catcher, I don't think, in any major league team. So he's not the worst man to have behind the plate for us, as we have a junior single. So there's 2 out runner at first now. Rojas at the plate. He strikes out. And that'll do it for the 6th. Well, the top of the 6th, as 2 runs are pulled back. Bo Naylor will now lead us off at the plate. A full count, and he draws a walk. Alright, leadoff man aboard for LeBlanc, who is 0 for 2. It's a 1-0 pitch. LeBlanc, is that going to drop in? No, it's popped up. And that will be 1 away. Bo will stay at first. And it'll bring up to the plate Dashan Brown, who is 1 for 1. It's a full count, and he has grounded into potentially a double play. Yes, he has. So we'll go to the 7th, 6-3 over the Diamondbacks. Quantrell will continue to Carson Kelly, who is 1 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. And it is popped up into left field. O'Neill is there, 1 away. In comes Nick Ahmed, who is 0 for 2. Can we keep the 0? It's a 1-0 pitch. It's a ground ball to LeBlanc. He has it over to first. 2 away. Are we going to be stretching with a lead? Jake McCarthy, who's 0 for 3. It's a 1-2 pitch. Can we sit him down and end the inning? No, but no, it's going to drop in front of O'Neill. So a 2-out single. In comes Marino, who was hit, I believe, last time he was at the plate. There goes the runner. Bo, not this time. So runner at second with 2 away. It's an 0-2 pitch. And that is popped up. O'Neill is there. And that'll end at the top of the 7th. We stretch in an unusual position. We're leading 6-3. Okay, welcome back. And it's Tyler O'Neill to lead us off. 0 for 3 today. And that is going to be 0 for 4 as he grounds it to the shortstop. So 1 away. Julian, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. It is a 2-2 pitch. And Julian gets one up the middle. And that will be a 1-out single for the designated hitter. Up now, Freddie Freeman. Bases clearing double last time up. It's a 1-2 pitch. And, oh, that might be a double. Run, Freddie. Run, Freddie. Run, Freddie. He beats it. So 2 out. Runner at first for Vlad. He's 0 for 3. What can Vladdy do? It's a first pitch swing. He sees something he likes. He hits it over the top of the center fielder. Can Freddie Freeman come around and score run number 7? He stops at third. So 2 out. Runners at second and third. And Josh Naylor to the plate. He's 1 for 3 already with an RBI today. And they have walked him. They don't respect you here, Abram. They don't respect you. He's 1 for 3. There's a new man on the mound as well. It's a 1-2 pitch. Can Abram Toro blow this game open for us? The thing in your hand, mate. You gotta swing it. As he watches one straight down the middle. Quantrell will continue into an 8th inning. Can you tell? I think the secret's out. We don't have a bullpen. It's an 0-1 pitch. It's up the middle, and it will be a leadoff single. If we can get to Matty Brash to close it out, that's the goal. Christian Walker comes in 0 for 3. It's a 3-1 pitch. Oh, we need to take him out. 2 on, no one out. Tying run to the plate. And Jordan Romano, we all remember him from the Balloons game in the opening day. Oh, don't do it again. It's a full count. Don't load them. Don't load them. Come on. Oh, it could be a double play. Oh, we need a shortstop. We desperately need a shortstop. Otto, come back soon, mate. Loaded bases, none out for Junior. Can Romano make up for opening day? He gets a strikeout. That's 1 away. Josh Rojas now, who's 0 for 3. A full count. Oh, another strikeout. 2 down. Come on, Romano. Can he do this? It's Carson Kelly, who's 1 for 3. It's a 1-2 pitch. Come on, Jordan. Oh, it's a ground ball. We should get the out, though, somewhere. We do. And Jordan Romano, loaded bases, none out, and does not give up a run. Well, that could be season, career, everything defining. Bo Naylor will lead us off. He's 1 for 2. Up against the left-handed pitcher now. A 2-1 pitch, and Joe Naylor slices it to left field, but is caught. 1 away. Charles LeBlanc now, who has cost us a couple of errors, I think. Didn't he drop 2? Anyway, he struck out there as well, bringing Deshaun Brown to the plate, who's 1 for 2. It's a 2-0 pitch. Come on, Brownie. Up the middle. Yes, it gets through. So he'll have himself a 2-out single. We know he's quick. If he tries to steal, he's every chance of making it. And it is Tyler O'Neill at the plate. There goes the runner. Brown is there. He is quick. 9 of 11 stolen bases he has. Do we try and steal third as well? They've, what have they done? They've just walked him, have they? So that brings up Edward Julian. They don't respect you, mate. Come on, 2-2 pitch. Julian up the middle. That's going to score a run. As Brown will turn and go home. And it is now 7-3. Julian, that's his second RBI, isn't it? I think it's his second RBI of the game. Anyway, Freddie Freeman now. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 8th. A 2-2 pitch. And Freeman, that is not going to get it done, I don't think. No, he's... Oh, wait. No, he is out. So we go to the top of the 9th. A 4-run lead. Does Romano come out? No, it's Matty Brash. Ahmed will lead them off. He is 0 for 3. Can we keep the 0? It's a 2-2 pitch. Are we going to win a game on YouTube with our All-Canadian Blue Jays? We are 3 outs away. Make that 2 outs away. Jake McCarthy now, who is 1 for 4. It's a full count. It's another strikeout. They are down to their final out. Is this going to happen? Marino. We've threatened it 2 games in a row. Opening day, it was heartbreak. The next game, it was heartbreak. But third attempt, third time's a charm. We have beaten the Diamondbacks 7-3. So there we go. This is the standings. We are 34 and 59, 18 games back. This is the beginning of the playoff run, isn't it? You'll notice though that the Tigers are worse than us, as are the A's, the Rockies, the Pittsburgh Pirates are 1 game better than us, and the Washington Nationals are a bit of a disgrace along with the Rockies. So yeah. And the Tigers aren't really great either, are they? But anyway, the point is, we're not the worst team in baseball. We are 10 games back of the Red Sox, so you probably are going to be the worst team in the division. But if we have a look at some of the sort of the season performers, Freddie Freeman up there, 3rd in batting average. He is way too good for this team, isn't he? That is it, basically. There's nobody else there that's doing anything for us. But I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. It's a struggle, I guess, isn't it? Is the word, but it's good. I'm enjoying it. You know, no one's expecting us to win, so we can just go and have a good time and see what we can do. So I think what we'll do is we will come back. We'll come back, final game of the regular season. As I said, there's no point necessarily drawing this season out. We'll see how that goes, and then, we can go from there. Now, in terms of free agents and stuff like that, there is no... what do I want here? It's here, isn't it? Upcoming free agents. There's no Canadians that are running out of contract. We will clear up a little bit of cash as well with some of these injured players that are leaving, so that should be a good thing. If we look at the money we have, it doesn't really matter because, you know, we have all Canadians anyway, but what I would like to do is go and tie down the likes of Freeman and Vlad to their 60 basically, and just make sure that we're not going to lose them anywhere. But yeah, there we go. So that is that. If you've enjoyed that, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. And who knows, if there's a chance of making the playoffs, I might even come back sooner. We're not making the playoffs.